Who is John Rod? And what is his real name? These are the questions that we must be asking. John Rod is a stand from the JoJo Lands, one of the most recent chapters of the JoJo Lands. And he's just some rods, but we all know he's the strongest character in the verse. What's his real name? Who's his stand user? And why is he so strong? These are the questions we will be answering today. Now I have a couple of theories. Like, could John Rod be a secret Joestar? I mean, look at the first two letters of his first name. That's John Rod. And I mean, we all know they don't actually have to have the last name Joestar. Now, before I tell you exactly who John Rod is, I think it's important that I read out his abilities from the JoJo Wiki. He's capable of locating and rapidly killing a target without its user being visibly present. Moondra is wearing an electronic tracking device around his ankle when the stand appears, yada yada, though it is unknown whether the device is connected to the stand's ability. The stand approaches Moondra and places one of its legs against his leg. Round growths then spread across the side of the stand's outline. Numerous small holes of a similar size to the growth suddenly pierce that half of Moondra's body, and his body is then torn apart. After killing him, the two rods forming the stand separate and return to the sky. Now, that's his officially stated ability, but we all know that his true ability is being the strongest ever. Now it's time to tell you the truth of who John Rod really is. I got this straight from Araki himself. This is no fan theorizing. I got this straight from the horse's mouth. John Rod's true stand name is Rod Wave. Let's get married. I want to get married. That guy. Yep. Araki's really been into some Rod Wave recently. And his stand user, you wouldn't believe it. The stand user's name is Paul Brown, CEO of Arby's. And now, I'm sure you don't believe me. You might be saying, random guy on the internet, what could you possibly be yapping about? JoJo's doesn't even have Arby's, which maybe not, but Arby's is so evil, they can pass through dimensions. And it just makes more and more sense. Look at the waves of light coming off of John Rod. And then look at what happens to Moondra when he comes in contact with John Rod. Similar to what happens to anybody who dares to come in contact with an Arby's meat mountain. And remember, this isn't fan theorizing. I got this straight from Araki himself. Could this be the most dastardly stand any JoJo has ever had to face? I guess we'll just have to find out. I mean, no cap on Dio. This is exactly what Araki told me. Now, if you enjoyed the video, I'm kind of trying to make a little money off of YouTube. So, if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, and maybe even sharing this with one of your friends to show them the truth about John Rod. Also, here's my John Rod fan art. If you like it, be sure to tell me in the comments below and rate it on a scale of 10.